Young Dro. If y'all remember Young Dro, they
Young
T.I.
Dro.
Yeah,
Cleaning it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dreeva. You are now tuned in to We Like It Hot podcast. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dreeva. Welcome back to We Like It Hot podcast. And today we have a very special guest. We have Tony 2 times. What's up, Tony?
What's going on with you? How you doing?
Good. I am so excited to have you on the podcast. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well, actually. I'm excited about being here, too. And I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for being available because this was super last minute, y'all.
Yeah,
but he made himself available. So he told us this is his first time doing a podcast, right?
Yeah, actually.
And we are super excited to have him. So we're going to start off with our icebreaker portion. This is how the guests, kind of get like warmed up.
Okay.
Just warmed up. So our first icebreaker question is big crowd. Oh, I'm so sorry. Before we even get started, Tony, what do you do?
I'm an artist and a songwriter.
Okay, so Tony's an artist. So these icebreaker questions are going to be based off, what he does. So, Tony, big crowds or small crowds?
Big crowds, for sure.
What makes you like big crowds over small crowds?
I'm going to have to go with big crowds because I could reach more people that way.
Okay. And then freestyle or pre-recorded?
You saying like as far as in a battle rap or what?
Yeah, like like have you ever been asked to like freestyle or?
Oh yeah,
like,
okay. Well, freestyling. A lot of people tell me that I'm really good at my freestyling. Just coming off the top because that's actually how I started doing music. But I like making actual songs. I like making actual music. So I'm gonna have to go with pre-record.
Okay, so pre-recorded.
Yeah.
By chance, can we get you to freestyle a little bit at the end?
I don't
Just
know. I'm kind of like I said. This was last minute. I'm
sorry. I don't want to put you on the spot.
I ain't got no problem with that. I'm just like, yeah, we got some stuff to do here.
Okay. Okay. And so our last icebreaker question: Kendrick or Drake?
I don't even think. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I can't honestly answer that question for the simple fact that I haven't listened to all of the battles.
Okay.
Right now.
That's fair.
So I don't want to just throw something out there, you know what I mean, just to fill in that blank. But yeah, after I go back and listen, then we can recap on that question.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So I want to get a little bit more into you and who you are as an artist and who you are as a person. So let's start with what got you into wanting to,
Make music?
Yeah, make music, be an artist.
Actually, I was forced to do this by my older brother. I had no intentions on being an artist at all. He was already making music when I was young. I think I was probably like 12 or 13. And I was getting in a lot of trouble, you know what I mean, like in school and in the streets or whatever, because, I was born and raised in Gary, Indiana. So out there it was real aggressive, you know what I mean? So he was making music at the time, and he thought that could be a good outlet for me. So he kind of beat me up and threw me in my room and locked me in there and was like, don't come out of here until you give me 16 bars. And I was like, 16 bars? I didn't even know what that was. You know what I mean? But that was like the original count of how many lyrics that you write when you making a verse for a song. Okay. So he was like, give me 16 bars. And I came out the room, and then he listened to it. He seemed, even though it was trash, but he seen potential in me, you know what I mean? And then after that, I don't know, just putting things, being a creator, creating things in my mind and being able to put it out on paper, and then people be able to feel how I felt when I made it. I just kind of started falling in love with it after that. So it became a thing. Yeah.
So you said that you're from Gary, Indiana.
Yes, that's where I was born and raised.
So for everybody who doesn't know, we record out of Arizona. Studio, AZ Podcast Studios. So what brought you to Arizona?
Opportunity.
Okay.
Opportunity for sure. I got a cousin that stays out here. His name is Darius 3D. Actually, he work at Captain Tattoo. So if you need to get you some nice ink, you definitely need to go holler at him. He real nice with the ink. He do all my artwork. Okay. But he told me, he was like, man, it's time for you to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been all around not around the world, but I done been to a lot of different states where I done stayed at and moved around at, just learning, constantly trying to build up my mind state, get used to new people, new levels. So then now it was time for me to come here. So
where all have you lived?
I done stayed in Port Gibson, Mississippi, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I stayed out in Cali and Oceanside, Chula Vista, San Diego.
Cali, that's where a lot of. I'm surprised you didn't. What made you move out of Cali? Well, that's where the artists are.
I loved Cali, but that was a more personal situation that I had that was going on at the time, to where I felt that the best decision for me to make was to vamoose. So I had to get up out that jam. And I've been wanting to go back. Actually, I am gonna go back. I'm gonna build me a HUD out there too. Mm-hmm. But this is where it's at though right now.
Really,
I love this place.
Okay,
it's magical.
Okay, so do you feel like for artists, Arizona is up and coming, a hub for people creatives?
Up and coming artists.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, since I've been here, I've been trying to find and meet some artists that's probably borderline finna pop off or whatever the case may be. It's not really too many that I've met. I've met people that's just getting started with this or that, or they have a niche for production or engineering, certain things of that nature. But as far as actual artists, I haven't really encountered any yet. But just because my style is so unorthodox and is different, I felt like this would be a good place for me to actually be able to rise. You know what I mean?
I understand. So tell us about your style.
My style?
You said it's unorthodox.
Yes, that's the best way I can explain it. Because I don't, when it comes to music, I do whatever the music tells me to do. I try to blend in with it. Okay. And, I make rap. I got EDM, rock music. You know what I mean? I might even make some classical, you know what I mean? It just depends on whatever I'm feeling. I always go off the vibrations of the music. So I try not to go against them. I try to blend in with them. You know what I mean? So
when you're creating a record, what's your process? You said that you go off the vibrations.
Yeah, the beat first.
Okay.
So as soon as I hear the beat, I start going off the beat. If I feel it, because what you feel is real. You know what I mean? So if I feel it and I'm vibing with it, then I know that that's something that I'm gonna be able to create to. The creative process is already starting, self-consciously. I just don't even realize that it's happening. But the way how my body is moving and the way how my head is moving, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is all right, okay. And then the melody comes, and then once the melody comes, I fill in the blanks with words, and then it's Murder, She Wrote after that.
Okay. So this is We Like It Hot podcast, and we love to hear crazy stories.
Uh-oh.
So, wait, how long did you say that you've been an artist?
Since I was 13.
So since 13. So you've been performing, how long have you been performing on stages?
I think I started, my first performance was probably when I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah.
What's your age range now? Do you care? You don't have to tell the age, just age range.
Early 30s.
Okay. So I feel like you've probably encountered lots of bizarre things, right? What's the craziest thing that's happened, either during a show or after a show?
Oh, you talking about during a show or one that I was a part of?
One that you're a part of. Or, honestly, if something crazy happened at a show that you were just at, you could tell that story too.
Okay. Actually, I could tell you an embarrassing story that happened to me.
Okay.
So one of the craziest things that happened that I remember from a show was I was on stage, I was performing, I just got called up. At this time, I was with a music group called Rise and Shine, Still Starving. My CEO was there and a couple of the other artists. It came time for me to perform, but I was still young-minded at the time, so I was just throwing them back, right? Just throwing back the shots, getting toasted and whatnot. So I'm up on stage and I'm performing. In the middle of my performance, I had to put the mic down and just start throwing up all over the floor in the middle. Yeah, it was bad. But I kept going though. I finished out the song, you know what I mean? But everybody was like, wait a minute, is he throwing up? They was like, damn.
Did they think that you were putting the mic out for them to sing?
I don't know, because I was too busy trying to get all that up out of me. But I was just like, I held it this way, and I just vomited all over the floor. And I just remember taking a second, and I came back because they was wondering like, why is he not spitting the lyrics? You know, what's going on? We don't really even know him like that to be pointing his mic in the crowd yet. But yeah, that happened. That was a bizarre story for me.
So wait, you were on the stage with another artist, right?
Yeah.
Like, were they more like of a mentor type?
No, they was actually in this. We was a part of a team. So
okay.
they was just another artist that was on the team that I was on that had a verse on the song that we was performing. Yeah.
What did they say after that?
They laughed.
Oh, okay.
They was like, "See, man, I told you, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out."
Okay, so let's take it back. Let's take it back to the beginning. Tell me about a memorable experience from the beginning, like of your artistry, like when you first started. What's the most memorable thing that you feel like
that I'm always gonna remember? Let me see. I'm gonna have to say, let me see, a memorable thing. Because it's a bunch of stuff coming to my mind right now, currently. Wait, repeat that question one more time for me.
So, what's a memorable experience from when you first started?
When I first started.
That you feel like
I'm never gonna forget?
Yeah, it like taught you something that you're gonna take with you throughout the rest of your journey.
Okay. It was the first time when I made a song where I stepped out of my element to make. Because usually when I first started, like I said, I was a battle artist. Like I started battle rapping, freestyling on the streets, you know.
Oh, wow.
Then I started writing songs, but you know I was kind of stuck in the same category. Like every song was kind of like similar than the last. There wasn't nothing that was different about it. So it was when I made a song that was completely out of my element. I'll never forget. And actually, when I shot the video for the song, Young Dro, if y'all remember Young Dro, they
Young Dro,
cleaning it. Yeah, that guy.
Shout out Young Dro.
Shout out to Young Dro. He actually showed up to the place where I was shooting my video at, and then I was like, man, it'd be real dope if you can get in my video, you know. And he was like, man, you know, it's a lot of paperwork and he was like, you know what? I ain't even tripping. I'll hop in your video.
Oh
you know
my gosh!
Yeah, so
wait, how old were you?
This is when I was I believe I was probably like 19 or 20.
Okay.
Yeah. And he hopped in the video, did a cameo for me. You know what I'm saying? He showed love. We had some drinks together and everything like that.
What's the name of that song?
It's called Hater Blockers.
Is it out? Is it on like YouTube or anything?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Please don't
go
watch
look at
that video. Do not go watch that video. It's really old. And that is not who I am anymore.
I mean, we all start from somewhere. But isn't it cool to look back and see your growth?
Yes.
From back then?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, I do that a lot, actually. I just had a moment doing that not too long ago where I downloaded like all of the songs that I had from the beginning and just listened to the transition, like, and I'm very proud. I'm very proud.
That is good. Are there any other like really notable artists that you've collabed with?
Let me see. You talking about as far as like made songs or just vibed out?
Any.
Well, DJ Pierre, he was a major DJ out in Atlanta and stuff like that. Actually, he produced a song for me probably like a few years back, and he's a big deal. Like that dude, mine is. It's intense, you know what I mean? It's on a different type of level. So I definitely appreciate what the element he brought for me.
Did you live there too in Atlanta?
Yes, I did.
How was living in Atlanta? Like what age were you when you were there? 19 age?
I was in Atlanta when 2017, I believe. That's when I moved out there.
That's like the rise of like the Migos and everybody?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How was it like being in that culture? Because
it was beautiful.
Atlanta and people in Atlanta collab.
Yeah,
people
they do.
Like really support each other.
Yeah, they do. They honestly do. Actually, I had built my own team when I went to Atlanta. I started a movement called the Suicide Squad, where we had models, glass industry models. Shout out to glass industry. So Judy J, my homegirl Judy J from the Bad Girls Club.
Oh, Judy. Okay.
She was part of the movement. Me and her was actually working on a song during that time too that we actually never got a chance to finish. But that's my homie.
But did she rap?
Yeah, she rapped too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Judy.
She a bad girl all the way around the board.
Judy.
Yeah, she's super cool. But her John Marshall, he worked with Hot 107. So he was like one of the biggest radio personalities at the time. And I built like a whole team, you know what I'm saying? So like we was coming out, you know, I was having performances, we was at different locations, so on and so forth. And Atlanta was everything.
Man.
That was like
to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Wait, what made you leave Atlanta? Just felt like it was time for a change.
Not even just that. I kind of got forced out of Atlanta because of some personal stuff that happened. But like I could have went back, but I had just chose not to. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a weird ass situation that transpired. But I ended up being in Chicago, and I was supposed to go back to Atlanta, but instead of going back, I just stayed in Chicago.
Now Chicago, you have been a lot of places. I'm originally from Decatur, Illinois, so I know a lot of Chicago people. You know about Decatur? Yeah. What you know about Decatur? Have you been here?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I know a little bit about it. I knew some people that stayed out there.
Who?
A few of my cousins and like some homies.
So you got family there?
Yeah, and in Springfield too.
What's their last name?
What the hell is cuz last name?
Are they your age range?
No, he a little bit older than me. Actually, my cousin Jay Busy, he stay out in Springfield right now. Brooks. He's a Brooks, yeah.
What's his name?
Justin Brooks.
Justin Brooks. I don't know. If he's older, I don't know.
Yeah,
he may see this podcast. I don't know.
Right.
Because I'm from Decatur. But, okay, let's see. So, how do you stay inspired in your everyday life?
My audience.
Your audience. My
audience, yeah. Are you talking about as far as the music, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the response that I get from people that listen to my music, that is what motivates me. Like I love interacting with my fans. You know, I love them giving me constructive criticism. You know what I mean? Because there's always another level that you can reach. So I don't take nothing to the heart. You know what I mean? When I know that's coming from a good place.
How do they reach out to you to give you that? What's your main?
They be on my social media most of the time. Some of the people I just know personally, you know what I mean? But most of the time it's through like my social media. Like they'll be on my Facebook.
Okay, so Facebook,
my Instagram, or Snapchat, yeah.
Okay. So, what's the weirdest, most unexpected source of inspiration for your, like, a song that you've done?
The most weirdest source?
Yeah, like, okay, so say you said that you're unorthodox and a lot of your songs are probably out of the norm. So what's the strangest thing that inspired a song like one of those songs?
Something that's strange that inspired me to make music. One thing that was really weird was what is it called? It's a Disney movie, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, that inspired me to make a beat to that song. One of the little sing along parts in on the movie, my cousin ended up taking a part of that and broke it all the way down and made a beat out of it, and it was magnificent. Yeah. Okay.
So let our audience know if you could classify. Well, no, not even classify. I don't even want you to classify yourself. Just give us 2 songs that you have out right now that you feel like really embody who you are as an artist.
I would have to say Green and White Rose. That one sort of has like a rock feel to it.
Okay.
Green and White Rose, and then probably Talk Your Shit.
And then what's the feel to that one?
That one is my more lyrical side, hence the Tony Two-Time thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that one. The Green and White Rose is more so like a rock type of vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's a good feeling. You know what I mean? Like the vibration on that song is off the charts to me. That's my personal opinion. Okay. But Talk Your Shit, that's when I'm able to like go in. Like I'm able to show what I'm really capable of doing lyrically. You know what I mean? So. those two, I feel like, embody me as an artist in the whole.
So who's an artist that you feel like really inspires you?
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss. Okay, I thought you were gonna say J. Cole for some reason.
He in my top 5, but Jadakiss that's my biggest inspiration when it comes to music. Period.
Okay.
Besides my brother, forcing me to do music, but once I got into it and start picking up on metaphors, wordplay, Jadakiss was that. He was that guy because he taught me, not just make music, but have a message that you can deliver with it. So he taught me a lot of things in the process of not teaching me. You know what I mean? If that make any sense to you.
So give me your top 5 rappers.
My top 5?
Yeah.
In the order?
And are they actually even ranked, or do you just don't order them?
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna order them. I ain't even problems right now. I'm gonna just give you my top 5. All right. So my top 5, I would have to say Jadakiss, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Fabulous, and J. Cole.
Okay.
Top 5.
Who are some of your newer who are some newer artists that you like? Name just like 3. That you feel like would be cool to collaborate with.
Well, I mean, Chris Brown not really considered as new though, right? Because
No.
he been no. So you talking about like people that just came out within the past couple of years?
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, you could just name 3 that you just really like.
Okay.
Outside of your top 5.
Okay, outside my top 5. I like Cardi. I would love to do.
Oh, you would love to
B.
collab with Cardi?
Cardi B, yeah.
Have you ever done a female feature?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've done plenty of. I got plenty of female features on my songs. Let's see. Sade.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And probably Andre 3000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andre 3000. Okay, so did you hear his last album?
The Flute.
Yeah.
I never got around to it.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of mixed things about it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet.
I was listening to it on the way to the airport at like 2:00 in the morning, and it was all like instrument sounds.
Right.
And I think that he created that to raise like vibration in humanity.
He probably did.
I really think he made that for that.
Like, I mean, I'm real deep with spirituality. I mean, you can't just wear the beads and stuff like that. Like, you got to put the work in. You know what I mean? And so I get it. I just haven't got a chance to listen to it yet, so I could know exactly what his approach was. But I mean, that makes sense to me, though.
So when you make your music, do you make it at a certain like hertz frequency at all?
No, I don't think about that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like, once my lyrics blend in with the beat, then it becomes a symphony. And that's going to be the vibration within itself, not this many gigahertz or whatever it is that, you know what I mean? I don't think.
Well, have you ever looked up like, okay, so you know how they say there's like a love vibration. It's like 500 something hertz.
Yeah.
And like some artists will create music like at that level so that when people listen to it, they feel that.
Yeah, they're able to feel exactly what they want them to feel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but also what I've learned is that depending on where your mindset is how music is going to resonate with you too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been plenty of times where I know people that heard a song and when they listened to it, the time when they was in a in a good mood, it didn't hit them the same way it did when they was in a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of the lyrics felt like they was talking directly to them because when the person made that song, that's probably where their mindset was. But even though that the beat is up tempo and it feels good, you really actually hear the lyrics now because you're going through a similar situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the song that puts you in a certain mindset, that takes you back to I'll use a happy emotion. What's a song that brings you back to like a happy place?
Probably a Marvin Gaye joint. It takes me back to a happy place. Okay. There's so many of you. That was my jam right there.
Do songs remind you, do you connect them with your memories?
Certain ones, yeah. Certain ones I can't escape it even if I wanted to. They automatically just hit me Like, soon as I hear it, it takes me back to that place, and I'm reliving that moment all over again.
Do you try to create songs that do that for other people?
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely do.
Okay. Well, that was really all I had.
Okay.
Is there any, okay, well, no, let me ask you another question. Hold on.
Can I ask you one more?
Okay.
Because I could tell them about the event I got today.
Oh, yes, you did. Okay, yeah, you said that you had a festival coming up today.
Yes, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, Martians in the Mountains. That's actually the same name as my project, Martians in the Mountains.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like what's this event all about?
This is about
what's the
peace,
inspiration?
love, unity, and respect.
Okay.
So there's going to be like art, a lot of art there, a lot of festivities. I got a lot of dope DJs coming out that's going to spin for us. Shout out to my homie Matt for helping me out. Nikki D, Maria. That's like, they all part of my team. And Kurt No Brain, can't forget him either. They helped me put this whole thing together. It started with an idea, and now it became a reality. So this is going to be the first of many. This is going to be an annual festival.
Okay, so like every year you're going to
Every year I'm going to have it on May 5th, but I'm going to be changing the locations.
Okay.
So you can't just show up and be there. You know what I mean? You got to wait till I let you know where it's at.
Wait, quick question. What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
A Cancer. Okay.
7-Eleven.
Okay. That's cool. That's your birthday, 7-Eleven? Do you so you be going to 7-Eleven again? Do they give like free stuff out on that day?
On 7-Eleven?
Yeah, 7-Eleven
Oh,
gives
at the
free
7-Eleven?
stuff. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, they give out free
I ain't
Slurpees,
never
I think.
know that. I'm about to ramshack that boy this year.
Okay. Well, what are your social media handles for people to get in contact with you and listen to your music, and where can they stream you and everything?
Actually, I had just changed my name on my Instagram account. So what I would say is that y'all reach me on my Facebook, which is my government name, Maurice Miller, MauriceMiller, or my Snapchat, which is Tony Deco.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you 'cause that's two totally different names, 22 times.
Yeah.
So when they look for you on the streaming platforms, they should look for you as Tony 2 times, right?
Yes. On the streaming platforms, it's going to be TONY, the number 2, TIIME.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the first song that you think that they should listen to by you?
On the platform?
Well, yeah, like on your stream, like where if like are you on Apple Music or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they go on Apple Music and they look up Tony 2 times, what's the first song that they should listen to?
Mosaic.
Okay.
Mosaic.
Y'all, go check out Mosaic. Thank you so much.
Man, thank you so much. I appreciate this.
He was on time, y'all. Y'all need to book him for your podcast, for your shows, because he is actually on time and he is an artist coming here to deliver. Okay? Check out We Like It Hot on all streaming platforms, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. I'm your host, Driva. Thanks for watching.
Hot Squad out.